Hey folks, this is Dr. Plaza. I am going to show you how to access our platform for our Tier 1 SEL instruction. Um, as a reminder, Character Strong is the overarching program, kind of like the umbrella for the program that we will be using for our kids and classrooms pre-K through 5. You're going to be using the Purposeful People component of Character Strong, and for our educators in 6th through 8th grade, you're going to be using the actual Character Strong component. So first thing we're going to do is log in. You should have gotten an email directly to your email giving you a school-based link to follow to set up your account. If for any reason you haven't gotten that, you just need to let me know and I can help you with that. And I will send that information out again soon so that you have that as well, just in case you need a reminder. But you're going to log in once you've set up your account. You're going to log in with your District 65 email address as your username. And then since I've already set mine up, I'm just going to go ahead and have it log in with my Google. And then it takes you to the basic home screen. My screen may look a little bit different than yours just because I have district access versus educator access. But what you should have is some information. They will give you regular upcoming events of things that are happening. Webinars that you can choose from, different resources throughout the time of year. And they also have a podcast that they do. So there's always a link to that. To access your program, you're going to come over to the left side of the screen. And if you are a pre-K through 5 educator, you go ahead and click on that caret pre-K through 5, and there's a whole bunch of different resources in here that you can use. Right now, we're going to just focus on what your grade level resources are. So we're going to pretend that I'm a 2nd grade teacher. So I'm going to go to 2nd grade. And the Purposeful People program resources will show up. All of these resources are specific to 2nd grade. When you're navigating on the page, you're going to see Kindness Kickoff at the top, which is how we're going to start our Tier 1 SEL instruction. And then when you scroll down, you can kind of see it broken out by month, and there's different traits that they talk about every month. And it goes throughout the entire school year. So I'm just going to start off with where we're all going to start off at the beginning of the school year during our morning meeting, and I'm going to click on Kindness Kickoff. When I get into this space, you have an option to click to take a tour, and it'll give you a guided tour of the platform and where you are within this. If you're a person who likes to self-explore, you just kind of scroll down. It gives you some activities that you can do with whole staff, right? So talking about names are important and being able to model that for your students. There's also a family-focused newsletter. There's a newsletter for every single unit in Purposeful People that you can send to families to tell them kind of this is what we're doing, this is the skills that we're learning, and you can share those out with everybody that you're working on. And then the lesson format itself has a bunch of different components. The only component that we are currently requiring for everybody to do is the Grow Life Skills lesson. The other components that are in here are optional. You can use them at different times throughout the day. There's a bunch of really great activities in here. The cool thing about this platform is everything is linked for you. So if you wanted to do any of the other items, you just have to click on the image link. So we're going to explore a little bit more though in the Grow Life Skills lesson. If you click right on here where it says enter full screen, it gives you the full screen slide deck, and then you literally just have to go through. And as you're going through, you just are clicking the button to go to the next thing for every single component that you have. You are literally just reading the different options on there. If there's something that's showing up on here, it's embedded in there. You just click on there, make it bigger. If you don't want to see it anymore, you just hit that X and you keep on clicking through. There's a whole bunch of different options in there. All of the activities and things that are within Purposeful People are all aligned to the different social emotional competencies. And so that you're really being really targeted and specific about what we're trying to teach kids. It does kind of build on it. And so you do have some other opportunities to use these as like, hey, we've done this emotional regulation strategy before, mindful moment. You can go back and use it again. It might be mentioned later on in some different lessons, but it's all available in there. Once you're finished, You just close everything out and you're good to go. If you want to explore some other resources that are in there, Campus Resources has a whole bunch of things that you can do. There's different songs that you can turn on. There's additional tools. There's book recommendations that you can sort by character, that a lot of them are available in our school libraries already. Different activities kids can play on the playground, supporting documents, so like scope and sequence and when things are happening, activities that you can do with staff. There's a whole bunch of things that you can navigate in here. There is a little bit with behavior response, so like different resources that you can use to help with some of those components. But they're all right in there. The other important thing to note is if you are a TWE teacher, you are able to change all of the student resources for the most part to Spanish. So it's not going to change the educator resources, but if I go back into second grade, I have Spanish. If I go to the kindness kickoff, again, these are the educator resources that are not showing up yet in Spanish. Some of them might be. But then if I scroll on down and I go to the Grow Life Skills lesson, everything that's in here will be in Spanish. So everything is already translated and ready for you to use with your students. If you have any questions at all, you are always welcome to reach out to me. Again, my name is Jess Plaza. I will be in buildings on a regular basis, so flag me down if you need me, or just shoot me an email, and I'm happy to help you as well. That is it. Have a great day. Thanks, everybody.